What going on, y'all? Back again with another video, man. And this topic, we're gonna talk about the things that I had did to get my physique, and things that y'all can do to get a physique like mine, or something even better. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory real quick. I went and took a year off of college, and I was gonna go back, but I never did. Right? So when I got to college, I was probably like 174, 170, around the 170ish. You know what I mean? It wasn't too big. Wasn't too skinny, the lean physique, right? And folks used to always tell me that I still look big even at that weight, because I was like, what, 19, 20 years old. So they was kind of surprised to see my weight. But now it's a whole nother different story, and people see me now, especially when they haven't seen me in like in maybe a year or two, or since I was younger. So they see me now and they be surprised. So these are things that I had did to keep, because like I said, I still kept on working out, and now I'm like 187, you know, lean. So these are things that I did to keep on leveling up my physique, because like I said, 170, what, two out of college. Now, like I said, 186, 187 lean physique, all that type stuff. Um, for step one, it got to be a set you a schedule, bro. Set you a schedule that you're gonna be consistent at all times. You know, you see, last year when I had me a set schedule, man. You see, I base my schedule off my work days. You see, now I work out Sunday through Friday. And Saturday I do something light sometimes. So Sunday I do legs, Monday I do arms, and for my arms I do my shoulders and I do my chest for Monday. Tuesday I do I think it's called biceps. I do biceps, and I got them do yeah, I do biceps. Oh yeah, my bad, y'all. So Monday I do biceps and these back muscles right here. That's what I do. Wednesday I do core. Thursday I do like a little light leg workout again. You see, my leg days on Sundays be the most heaviest, so I ain't gotta do too much on Thursdays, so I can do something really light. And then Friday I go back to doing my shoulders and my goddamn chest. Saturday I do some more core work, right? So I do some more core work for Saturday. I do mostly planks for my core, because it builds a strong core at the end of the day, doing planks and stuff. And then like I said, Sunday, depending on how my legs feel, because I hoop on the weekends too, right? So that's why I do my leg days on Sundays, because I do it earlier in the week, because I know I might be hooping on the weekend, because I hoop a lot. Some of y'all watching this may not hoop. Y'all may not hoop. Y'all may just want to work out, get your physiques right. But I hoop a lot on the weekends, so I try to keep my leg days, like do my hard leg days on Sunday, because like I said, that gives me time throughout the week to goddamn hoop and stuff like that. So yes, I do legs probably like once or twice a week at most, because I'm always moving around. Plus, my job requires me to move around a lot. You know, the Amazon driver job, so I walk around a lot. So yeah, so that's based off my job pretty much, right? That's the best schedule. That's the best schedule I can do based off my job. Now, y'all schedule, wherever y'all might be. Some of y'all may work 10-hour shift, 12-hour shifts, whatever. I work like what, 10, sometimes 10-hour shift, maybe no 9, nothing past 10, maybe 11 if I got a rescue, you know. So um so that's the best schedule I can do for my lifts and stuff. But like I said, you don't have to follow my schedule. What I do, I can make your own schedules, because like I said, we all got different jobs. Some of y'all might work 10 hours, some of y'all might work 12 hours, you know what I mean? And I know how that can be, like having a job, how can all that stress and stuff build up upon you, you know what I mean? Because you might have kids, you may have life. You know, it's life. You never know what can happen. Plus yeah, life, kids, and then you may just be tired after work, bro. You know, it be like that sometimes. So, like I said, set you a schedule, bro, that you can follow at. So, like I said, y'all, set you a schedule based off your job that you can do on a consistent basis, bro. Because the key to getting your physique, building your physique, or getting a great physique and beyond, is doing it on a on a consistent basis, bro. Because like I said, last year, yeah, last summer, I was working out 5 days, maybe even 6 days a week, and that's how I built my body pretty much to the point where I'm at now. And like I said, maybe next year, 2 years from now, it's gonna be looking even better, man. Because like I said, I'm doing this on a consistent basis, dog. That's really the main key to building a nice body. Well, getting your dream physique or whatever is being consistent, man. That's really what it comes down to, right? Because like I said, we got full time jobs, man. We got some, like I said, some of y'all may have kids, like life, stress, all that stuff, bro. We're not fitness influencers. We're not athletes. You see, athletes and then fitness influencers online with a crazy ass physique, they have all the time in the world to work out. You know, we got jobs and stuff. You know what I mean? So we ain't got all the time in the damn world to work out because, like I said, jobs can be stressful. You can be tired after work, depending on what you do. And that's what I got to realize too. So when people see these, influencers online selling you a dream, saying that you can get your physique in about what 6 months to a year, y'all believe that shit, and then the things ain't really working out to the accordingly to you. Y'all just gonna give up and just stop working out and go back to being goddamn lame ass nigga again. The goddamn nigga who sit on the couch all day and eat fucking chips and fucking Doritos and pizza and Sprite and shit. Y'all don't want to be like that, man. Cause like I said, this physique, your body, you only get one body at the end of the day, so take care of it. So set you a good schedule based off your work, and then whatever you do, go on your phone, writing your notes, go write it down somewhere. Do that for step one. Okay then. And like I said, when you do that for step one, do this on a consistent basis. I know y'all get tired. I know y'all probably tired of me saying that, but it's the truth though. If you work out Monday, you skip Tuesday. You work out Thursday, you skip Friday. You work out, you're all over the damn place. You're not going to see results at the end of the day, unless you do mostly arms or legs. Because some people hate legs, But that's really like the biggest, like having strong legs is the biggest plus to your physique. Have some nice strong legs, especially like 'cause I got long legs, right? So it might take me a while. Well, it takes me a while to build up my legs, but when I actually get my legs to a point, they're gonna look really good because my legs are already long. So yeah, and going on to point number 2 is right. Is do the workouts that you want to do. You see, if you got arms Monday, you got them go to the gym or do whatever. Go in there and lock in for however long, how many sets you gotta do. Go in there and lock in and do it, bro. Like, don't get on your phone. Don't goddamn run her off. Take a venture. Take 10-minute breaks between sets. Because what are you doing, bro? If you're gonna go to the gym, actually go to the gym and lock in and do what the hell you gotta do so you can leave. Like I said, I'm pretty sure whoever watching this video, you gonna have a job. So you don't want to spend all fucking day at the goddamn job. At the job. You don't want to spend all day at the gym because you still got to go home, get away from work and stuff. Because time go by fast. Like when you get outside the job, time go by fast. So let's say you get off around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Let's say about 3:30 you get off. Depending how far you live, you got to drive home, or you can drive to the gym. The gym may be packed. Who knows? Whatever. So now that's probably like an hour right there. And let's say you spend like an hour and 10 minutes, an hour in the gym. So that's already 6 o'clock. So then you gotta go home. You still gotta go home, chill, eat, cook, do all this stuff. By the time it's time for you to go to bed. So use your time wisely in the gym, bro. Go in there, lock in, do what you gotta do, and leave. That way you can have other time to do other things that you gotta do. You don't want to spend most of your goddamn day in the gym, pretty much. You'd be surprised. A lot of people actually do that. Use your time wisely, bro. Go in there, lock in. Like I said, Monday you do arms. You go do arms. Tuesday you do legs. Wednesday you go do whatever, And yeah, bro, just go in there and lock in and do what you gotta do. Put in some good put in some good music in your ears and jam out. Listen to a podcast, whatever, bro. Whatever it takes for you to goddamn go in there and lock in and do what you gotta do it, And point number 3 is The biggest one, being consistent, and of course your diet. Your diet. You see, I'm not gonna go too far into the diet because I already made a video about that in one of my previous videos, so y'all can go check that out because I go in a lot of details about your diet and stuff. See, your diet. See, back when I was in high school, college, I used to eat a lot of goddamn trash foods because one, I'm younger. Two, I'm always active with my feet. We running around. We got practice. We got track practice. We got this. I'm always on my feet. I'm always running around full speed, sweating outside, hot all day. Bro, as you get older, dog, you're not gonna be as active. You're not gonna be active as when you were younger because older, like you said, they said most people haven't like sprinted in like years. I'm talking about like you actually get down in low stance and actually sprint. You see, I haven't done that in a while too, but I play basketball, so that forces me to sprint. So you could say I haven't sprint, but at the same time, I kind of have sprinted playing basketball. So, but they said most people haven't sprinted since high school. Like I'm talking about, like actually get down and get low and like a track star, 100-meter runner. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So you're not gonna be as active when you were younger. Plus metabolism and all that stuff. So, like when I was in college, we worked out a lot, we ran a lot. So I was kind of like getting away the foods I had ate because I'm gonna burn it right off regardless. But like I said, now that I'm in the workforce, I'm not really running as much. I'm still doing my little cardio and stuff like that, but not as much like I was in college, man. Like all that 100-yard dashes, sprints, time. I'm not doing it. Well, I'm not doing that shit, and I'm pretty sure y'all not gonna do that shit neither, unless you want to. Now you want to go ahead, but add in some cardio too, cause like I said, I already made a video about cardio, so go check that out too. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, your diet is like the biggest one. You see, drink mostly water. That's what I do. Either I drink mostly water, or grab me you see, I drink Body Armor Lights. This pretty good, right? This flavor right here, pretty goddamn good. So if I want some juice or something like that, I just grab a bottle like that. And then once you get your diet right and stuff, you're gonna have more energy to do more things. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna wake up less tired. Your face gonna be less puffier. You know how some people got. You got a fat face. All that's more energy. So that means you got more energy to do more things, right? You may have more energy to goddamn go to work, do some overtime, come home, still work out, or goddamn go out. See, like I got homeboys right now who always complaining about, man, I be tired when I go home from work. You see, I don't really be tired when I go home from work unless I just do something. Unless I go to bed late, but I don't know. I usually don't be tired when I get off work. I'll be active, like I'm about to go goddamn run a marathon. That's how I feel. But I don't be tired after work for real. And I got homeboys. He be like, man, I'll be like, man, let's go out. Let's go out to the goddamn somewhere. Talk to girls and whatnot. And they be like, man, I'll be tired when I be out to work. You see, the reason why you be tired because the food you eating, how you taking care of your body. At the end of the day, trust me, y'all. Trust me what I'm talking about. If you start eating right, with your and being consistent workouts, you're gonna have way more energy, bro. A lot more energy. Matter of fact, your testosterone is gonna be way higher, like way, way, way higher. Cause most men testosterone is low, so yours is gonna be through the roof. You gonna have more energy. You're gonna feel way better. You're gonna look better. All that stuff, man. It's not hard to stand out. Just do the right things, and you start to realize like most people out here they're not willing to put in the work, dog. And then what they gonna do? They gonna hate on you. They gonna hate on you when they see you walking in with your muscle shirt. You got your tank top on. You got your fitted T-shirt. You got your haircut. Your jawline slim. It ain't puffy. Man, they gonna hate on you, dog. Yeah, your diet. Like I said, drink more water. Drink some goddamn zero sugar drinks, stuff like that. Mostly water. See, I drink mostly water at the end of the day. I don't need all that goddamn. I don't drink all that sodas and all that stuff because, like I said, that's calories right there, and it's not good for you because, like I said, calories add up at the end of the day. And for food, you can just goddamn every now and then meal prep some goddamn rice. Well, I make what I do is I go buy me some ground beef, 90-10 ground beef. That means 90% lean, 10% fat. That way, you know, I can eat a lot of it and I won't get fat. You know what I mean? So like, you know how folks, y'all eat a whole bunch of goddamn fat, greasy foods, you know? You can goddamn get fat just like that, just eating away all these greasy foods, right? Eating all fucking day. But if you eat the right foods all day, you won't get fat. Matter of fact, you won't get leaner and more stronger, right? So like I said, I give me some ground beef, 90-10, pair that up with some eggs. I might butter some bread, some toast, put the eggs in the goddamn toast, put it together, the ground beef. I might go get some rice, make some rice too. You see, there's different combinations. Foods are good for you and they tasty. Put the right seasoning on, bro. This shit be hitting. Real talk, you know. And like I said, you can eat that. You can goddamn make you some peanut butter jelly sandwiches. You can make that too. You can goddamn fruit, watermelon. So goddamn like watermelon, grapes. What are the things called? They green. It's like mangoes or something. I don't know. They green. I forgot what it's called, to be honest with you. I like that. And I like eating my fruits, dog. Instead of me eating something sweet, I mean, you know, having like a candy bar, like a Twix or a Reese cup, you know, they'll give me some some fruit, you know. It's really simple at the end of the day. And baked chicken. Instead of fried chicken, get you some baked chicken, right? Baked chicken with some rice. You can throw some veggies like some what are the things called, green beans, some all that stuff, bro. Grilled chicken, grilled chicken, goddamn veggies with the rice, you know, voila, boom, got you a meal. But the thing is, it ain't no Popeyes, it ain't no Chick-fil-A, there ain't no American Deli. That ain't it. This is right here is the good food that you should be eating. You see, your body, you only get one body, man. Take good care of it, dog. In a world full of people who are not taking care of their bodies, you're gonna stand out at the end of the day. When you get girls looking at you, actually want to, you know, link up with you, date you, whatever, you'll be like, I can't go back to being a goddamn fat ass, you know, goddamn sitting on the couch all day, ain't doing nothing, getting fat. I'm telling you, you're gonna look better too. So, yeah, man. Those are things that I did, so we're gonna go back and review. Step one, like I said, step one, you know, base your schedule around your job. You know, don't copy what I do the Sunday through goddamn Saturday shit. Base that around your job. You know, 5 to 6 days, whatever, however you want to do it. And then, like I said, step number 2 is actually go in and do the work at the end of the day. If you got, like I said, if you got legs Monday, you got arms Tuesday. Don't go in half-ass or skip days and do this, like I said, because it ain't gonna work out for you. And be consistent too, because like I said, the key to anything in life the key to get anything you want in life is being consistent at it. If you want a girl, you gotta go out and talk to more girls at it. You know, you ain't gonna goddamn walk up to one girl, oh, she reject you. Now you done talking to girls because she rejected you. How you gonna get a girlfriend when you stop talking to girls? Like I said, like, and also hair, your hair right here. You see, if you was I'm gonna go back to that later. So step number 3 is also diet too. So back to a point I was telling you about. Think of it like growing hair. Let's say you have a whole bunch of hair in your head. Boom, you cut it off. You're not gonna expect your hair to be the same length 6 months later, a year later. Because you had long hair, so it's going to take you a while to goddamn grow back out if you cut it off. Same thing as working out. That's a good way to put it. So, unless you want to know, hop on that gear, hop on that steroids and all that stuff, you go right ahead. But I'm all natural over here, and these are things that I had did. So, if you need any help or anything like that, just leave something in the comments or something, and I'll be happy to help, because that's what I'm here for. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, and we out.